better go on for this. So, good morning. I am starting a new daily series where every day I am going to draw a tarot or an oracle card and give a daily message. And my goal is every day and then for 1 week. And as long as I get one comment, like, emoji, whatever, impression, then I will do it again next week. So we're just going to give this a go, see how it is. So for those of you who don't know, animal oracle message cards, basically it's just a tool that spiritual people use for communicating with the universe and getting a message. So basically your only job is to see if this resonates with you. And resonates mean if you have any sort of emotional reaction, emotional trigger to it, whether it be like, oh, yeah, or what, no way. Whatever it may be, if it's high on the spectrum, low on the spectrum, your job is to pay attention to that and kind of be curious about that emotion within you and ask questions. So if it's just neutral, then maybe it's not meant for you, and maybe tomorrow or Fridays will be meant for you. So this one is called The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook by Kim Kranz. And basically I'm just going to ask to pick a message for whoever's meant to hear this message today. So we had two pop out. Okay, so the messages today are Sea Serpent and Phoenix. So I will read each of these and see if anything, I hope this is in focus. So Sea Serpent is the first one. Okay, so Sea Serpent is about healing emotional wounds and expressing desires. Like I'm going to show you, like we used to read books like this in the library. Okay, so anyway, we'll see. Okay, so Sea Serpent is healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The Sea Serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The Sea Serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively, also learning to read, and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the Sea Serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the Sea Serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. So the Sea Serpent and the second chakra. The subtle energy of the Sea Serpent occupies the area of the Svadhisthana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowl. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. This chakra translates as in her own abode, indicating the chakra is in the home of the Divine Mother or Kundalini herself. So for those of you who don't know that feminine and masculine energy, we both have elements. We all have elements of both energies. And so what this card is asking us to take a look at is to see where we're kind of at an imbalance, or we've got too much or too little in one area of our life, dealing with creativity and sexuality, which is your lower chakra, the second chakra, up the body, the second chakra. So take a look at your life throughout the day and think about what you might have an imbalance in. And just the first key is to be aware of it. And then we have the Phoenix. So these are both, what I like about these cards is they're both spirit energy. So if you can see this little ring at the top of it, that means we're dealing with spirit energy today. So we all have a spirit, and this is dealing with kind of that side of ourselves. So the Phoenix, freedom from suffering and past karma reincarnation. So the Phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the Phoenix is with us. When we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change, we take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At the very moment the spark of the Phoenix is lit and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage, we no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the Phoenix lifts our spirits up and up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon our wings. And so the Phoenix and the first chakra. So funny that both of these cards are dealing with the first and second chakra, which is a great place to start with any deep meditation, starting whether it be just that day or throughout your life practice, starting and growing each time from the root chakra up. It gives you a good base, sturdiness, groundedness, connection to Earth, Mother Gaia, and then you can kind of grow up from there. Doing it in reverse, working from down or up, down, people have described as not the best way to do it because you're not grounded in your practice and things can go astray. So just as a little hippie note, so the ancient yogis believed that our heaviest karmas reside in the first chakra. This earthen center is also called Muladhara, or our root. The accent of the Phoenix begins here, and as the entanglement of karma is slowly burned, it rises from the ashes towards the navel center. Again and again, it makes this journey from the first to the third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. So that's a really cool thought to think that as we can go through this purifying process, and we want to go through a purifying process to lighten dead weight, get rid of old karma, baggage, anything that makes you feel like you're being weighed down in life, anything that makes you feel depressed. You can work through these emotions by figuring out what they're tied to, what your belief system is about yourself and the world around you. And it's kind of cool to think about this cycle as it moves from the first to third chakra, just like this burning, almost like your engine. Your engine is burning off what it doesn't need anymore so that it can become lighter and faster and move through the world with ease. And so that's kind of a cool thought. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. The Phoenix and the Sea Serpent was your message today, and if you have any questions, feel free to post them below and check out my channel. I'll be posting a new video today on social anxiety. My YouTube channel is Life's a Bee, and I'll put a link in there. Thanks guys, bye.